As a member of the Economics and Monetary Affairs Committee of the European Parliament for a second five-year period, I can tell you that the economic crisis due to COVID-19 is even more complicated than the previous one. According to the European Central Bank's predictions, it will take the Eurozone until the autumn of 2022 in order to cover the ground lost due to the economic effects of the pandemic. Things will be even more difficult for the member countries of the Eurozone with economies with major structural problems and a great dependency on tourism, the services sector, small and medium enterprises, and very small family-owned businesses. This is the case for my country, Greece. At the same time, it is obvious that the new normal that we strive for will be different from what we considered to be normal in the past. The European Commission has set and the European Parliament has approved two major objectives for the next years: digital transformation and a shift to green policies so as to control climate change and its consequences. The digital and the green transformation go hand in hand in shaping our economic future. Small and medium enterprises, especially those that feel the pressure of yet another crisis, are faced with a major challenge. They have to adjust to a new, very competitive, globalized, and in the process of being digitalized environment. Next Generation Europe, the accommodative policy of the European Central Bank, and special programs funded by the state budget of member countries of the European Union offer to well-managed SMEs the ability to finance a strategy of innovation that will greatly improve their competitiveness and their prospects. This is where the digital economy and its major international players enter into the play. They can provide the necessary means for digital transformation and facilitate process innovation for different sectors of manufacturing and especially SMEs. They can assist in the digital automation of manufacturing processes and of supply chain processes. Big data analytics can help bring about a reduction of costs and an increase in efficiency. Customers can be reached in a more effective way, and products and services can be better adapted to the customer's needs and preferences. The decision process can become, due to data analytics, more targeted and effective. Cloud computing also offers new opportunities for SMEs. SMEs can also boost their marketing strategy with the help of e-commerce. Artificial intelligence can play the role of innovation catalyst. I'm not an expert to analyze how digital innovation can boost the performance of SMEs, but I would like, as a politician, to describe the framework within which we can create more opportunities for SMEs. I believe that the transition from Trump to Biden offers the possibility for a more productive approach to international relations and multilateral cooperation. I think that we have to address issues of trade imbalances and security issues associated with technological progress in a constructive spirit. In my view, the EU should try to develop its digital economy by investing more funds and innovative thinking, not by creating obstacles to its competitors. Finally, the global protagonists of the digital economy that have a strong presence in the European Union should improve their relations with the tax authorities and contribute more to the financing of the social security system. They have the economic means due to their enormous success, and they should not avoid their obligations in a way that penalizes others, including SMEs. The future belongs to all of us, provided we can organize it the proper way.